So let me clear this up. All right, you'll hear me say in the room, all right, guys, if it breaks the floor right here, I'm going to take the 378 call or puts. If we break the ceiling, I'm going to take the 380 calls. We don't know what's going to happen. What happened right here? Did we break to the downside or did we not? We did, right? We broke to the downside. This is today. Yep, this is today. So today we broke right here. We took puts. Here was our target right here. And here was our halfway point. We broke down, did not hit it, came back up. We come back down a second time. Did we almost hit our halfway point or did we hit our halfway point? Yes or no? Everybody should put yes. Guess what? We're risk-free. That's a guaranteed winning trade today. Guaranteed winning trade today using the Beast Mode floor and ceiling. Then it goes all the way up to the upside, right? It broke the ceiling right here. And here would be our target. Here would be our halfway point. And this is where a runner would pay you. Here, the runner sucked, so I'm going to put an S. Here, the runner would have blessed you, so I'm going to put a B. You take your calls right here. It comes up right there. You go risk-free, comes back down. You let a runner go. Almost hit your target up here. You might get stopped out with your runners right there. Guess what? You got 2 winners on the floor and ceiling. Me personally, I tell people to get 1 or 2 winning trades a day, then walk away. So would today be a green day or a red day in the stock market? Guess what? We all made money. Frankie was in the room today. He says made money on the put. Hey, you and me both, brother. Now, let's go back and look at a couple examples. I don't even have to sell you on this, but I'm going to. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 trading days, right? I'm going to zoom in right here. And now you guys are all experts, so I'm going to go a little bit quicker. Guess what? Market opens up. We break the floor right here on this wick. Does it push down and hit our target? Yup. Guess what? We're 1-0. One day, we made money. Let's go to the next trading day. Next trading day, we broke the ceiling. Guess what? 2 days, we're 2-0. We're done. See how easy that is? Huge news candle. Broke the floor here. You could have taken it again. Me, I would not recommend that. So 2 days, we're 2-0. Third day, we break the floor right here. We are 3-0. What's the odds? Well, the odds are in our favor that we expect to be green at the end of the week. And if we're not, that is a rare occasion. We're 3-0. We come to the next day, and we break the ceiling. We go risk-free right at our halfway point. We're now 4-0, right? Then you come to the next day. We break the floor. We're now 5-0. Guess what? That's good money. We break the floor here. Now we're 6-0. If you come to your calculator and you type 6 divided by 6 equals 1, you have a 100% winning rate over the last 6 trading days. Do me a favor. If you'd be happy with that and your account would be happy with that, you can put a DCG in the box. And that is how easy the floor and ceiling technique is. Now, when we trade in a room, one of the perks coming to the room, we do have some tools that we use for the higher up elite, but that's for a different day topic. And one of our stocks today, I can share it with you. I got this crazy watch list right here. This is an automated tool that tells me when things break out and break down, and it tells me I can't say the probability behind it, but it gives me extra confidence to take that trade, right? So we just don't trade SPY. But if you are new and a beginner, I would recommend just trading SPY. Today, earlier in the room, guess what I said? I said if Tesla breaks the floor today, we have a very high probability, right? So let's see what happens. We come into the market, right? And I'm only taking Tesla if it breaks the floor. Market opens up, right? Here's first 5 minute, second 5 minute, third 5 minute. Here's our 5 minute midline mark. I don't know why I said that. There's our midline mark, right? Now you come over here. We did not break the floor yet, right? Well, what's the price right here? If we break the floor, it says 144.17. So if I see 144.16, I think puts would be a very good signal to take, right? High probability. You go to the recording this morning, I say keep an eye on Tesla. Look and watch what happened. So if we hit 144.16, I'm taking puts. Now, what put option are we taking? Well, guess what? I'm going to take the 144 puts because it's below 144.17, or I'm going to take the 143 puts. You following me? So now let's go back to the chart again, and we simulate it. 5 minutes in, now it's 9:45. All right, let's see what happens. We go up. People took the ceiling break, but not Brandon. I said, nope, I can't take it because I would only take it if it broke the floor. And that's how picky I am as a trader. I get to pick and choose when I want to take the trade. Guess what happens? Those that listen to me, right? Price comes down, price comes down. I'm getting my puts loaded up because we're below the midline. And look what happens. What happened right here? Does everybody see that little wick? Everybody see that little wick right here, right? Guess what happened? Brandon's in puts for Tesla. I'm in profits. I'm in profits. I'm in profits. I'm going risk-free. I am guaranteed winning trade. I'm happy, and I'm stopped out of the trade. Bummer. Guess what? You can't be mad with the green bag. You hear me say that all the time. That right there is day trading made easy using some of the tools that we have collectively as a team, and you just got to pay attention. However, we do not win every single trade. SPY does not go 6 for 6 all the time. Sometimes it'll go 4 for 6. Sometimes it'll go 5 for 6. If there's one thing from this call that you must get, you must use proper risk management. So you have two different techniques that you could trade. You could take one trade, the same amount of contracts, every trade that you take. If you took Tesla calls right here, and the floor would be your stop loss. So this would be your floor equals your stop loss because you're in calls. So if you take one contract here, and then you end up taking a loss on it right here, on this trade, you could take one contract, and at the halfway point, you'll make some of your money back, and you'll be a small red day. Banking on the next 3 or 4 days, you're going to get winners, and you'll finish the week green. Or you could be a little bit more aggressive, and if you take one contract here, you could take 2 contracts down here. So at this halfway point where you're risk-free, you just made all your money back plus just a little bit. So now with the 50% win rate, you're net profitable for the day. You guys following me? You got two different opportunities. Safer people that don't like risk, you're going to take one contract here and one contract here. You take 10 up here, you're going to take 10 down here. If you take one up here and you like to be a little bit more aggressive, you would take 2 down here, right? If you take 10 up here, you would then take 20 down here. Understanding your risk. Understanding your risk. That is what's going to determine your tolerance, right? Everybody has different accounts, but in the end, if you can't make money on one contract, you ain't going to make money on 10. Trust me. For the stop loss, we wait. Where is it that put in the order? Now, Frankie, so look, if we take the call right here, our stop loss is when we break the floor for this specific technique. So your calls right here, yeah, you could have made money right there, but it didn't even hit the halfway point, not even close to it. So you're more than likely in this trade. I'm not, but you might be, and you'd be in this trade, and then look what happens. Price breaks right there. So if you're in calls right here, right, and then price comes all the way down here, you have to cut the calls, right? And then
so I have to do that myself.
Absolutely, you have to do it yourself.
So I close out the position myself.
Yes, sir. You close the position.
Okay, that was my question. Thank you.
Hey, not a problem. Do you have a better understanding of the floor and ceiling technique?
Yeah, I do. Thanks.
Hey, not a problem. So my stop loss when I trade this is the opposite way. If I take a ceiling break, my stop out is the floor. If I take a floor break, my stop loss is the ceiling. So Tesla played out. Guess what another one is I called out this morning? I said if Amazon breaks the ceiling, I would like to take some calls. Guess what happened today? Once again, we don't win every single trade. Guess what? We have a floor break right here. I did not take. I wanted to take this ceiling break. Let's see what happened. Oh, my goodness. Is Brandon good or what? Hey, we just using the tools that we have. You know what I mean? And that's why you'll hear me say day trading made easy. What was another one that we called out? I I believe it was oh yeah, I was wrong on this one. I said Qs, if it broke the floor, would be a very high probability trade. Today's an example where I was wrong. I am not always right. Trust me. I am not always right. I do lose trades. I'm human just like you. I called this floor break right here. Did not quite hit our halfway target. The darn thing bounced. You'd have to sell out of your puts right here. But nonetheless, goes on, and you get to make some money. What was another one that
What
we had?
about Pepsi or Coke? I know you called those two.
We wanted Coca-Cola for a ceiling break, and I totally missed it. But it did break the ceiling, and look, it stayed in his box all day long. You see that? That one didn't do much. Neither did Pepsi. Pepsi, I wanted to break the ceiling, and Pepsi actually broke the floor. So in a situation like this, and this is something you have to think about too. I trade up until 12 o'clock. So if I took this breakout right here and took calls, I'd probably would walk away from my position at 12 o'clock for a small loss. And there's nothing that you could do about it. You're going to lose trades. You know what I'm saying? You will lose trades. We did call McDonald's this morning. We wanted a ceiling break. We got a floor break here in the morning. It ended up breaking the ceiling right here, and it played out to be a winner. The problem is that the bugger broke at 12:40, and I'm done trading after 12. So if it doesn't happen by 12 o'clock, I am not taking it. Another one we called out, Visa. Same thing. We went to ceiling break, and the thing broke out way after 12 o'clock. What was another one? I think it was it McDonald's? Same. We already did that one. What was it? Was it Apple? Yeah, Apple. We set a ceiling break. Everyone thought we were crazy, and it come down here. Did it break the floor at 91? No, it did not. It did break the ceiling, but I missed this one too. And that's the thing. You'll run out of opportunities, or you'll run out of money and time before you run out of opportunities. Ain't that right, Steph? So, hey, and that is the floor and ceiling. Other than that, does anybody have any questions? If not, I hope that answers some stuff going forward. On Tuesdays, we're just going to start recapping what the floor and ceiling did on SPY. Same thing, SPX. You trade the same exact way as SPY. Breaks the ceiling. There's a winner. Breaks the floor. There's another winner. Breaks the floor here. There's another winner. Broke the floor here. There's another winner. Broke the floor here. There's a small winner. I actually took this floor break right here, and believe it or not, I bought 2 contracts for $550. And down here at this low, those freaking things were worth like $800 or $900 a piece. So I sold out, and I made like $220 in this little drop off $1,000 or $1,100 risk. So I made about 16 or 18%. But I will never complain with the green bag. That 16 or 18% happened within 10 minutes. Hey, and that's day trading made easy. You know what I'm saying? But other than that, hey, it's 9:06. Frankie, I put the tool. Can I also get the floor and ceiling in? Yeah. Hey, be ready for January. That's my Christmas present.
I got one more question, Brandon, real quick.
Hey, what's up, boss?
If you want to swing trade, can you use this on higher time frames?
Nah, this is a day trading technique. But yeah, I did want to go over swing trading too. So I guess let's just talk about it real quick. For swing trading, for me, I like to use the alligator, right? And a lot of things that I like to do is wonder why is that divider there? Never saw that. Let's go to SPY. All right. So one of the things that you could use for some of your trends, right, is the alligator right here.